Hi everyone, Aga here. Today I'm coming to you with the Buffbunny Corset Bodysuit review. I was on the hunt for the perfect bodysuit for a couple of years now, and unfortunately I didn't find even a single one that met all of my expectations. So when Buffbunny launched their Genesis collection and they announced that this beauty is coming, I was very excited. It took it a long time to get here because I waited for it about, I think, a month. With the warehouse delays and with the shipping abroad, it's been a minute. But I'm very excited. I got it in two colors. And at first I'm wearing this bodysuit in the Mocha berry color because I feel like color like this shows more imperfections and more details of the piece. I also have it in black, which I will try on a bit later. But for the purpose of the review, I'm gonna model it in this color. It's a very unusual color. I haven't seen it, I would say, like much because in a way it has a bit of a brown, a bit of a taupe, a bit of a mauve in it, which for me makes it quite interesting. And just to show you the front and back, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put my measurements down below, and both bodysuits I ordered in size M. So I'm gonna go through my review from top to bottom, and in a nutshell, I love this piece. I think it fits me really well, but there are a few bits and pieces that I think could be improved, especially for some of the larger chested ladies like I am. So normally at Buffbunny I wear S at the bottom and N at the top. So that's why I decided to go with size M, because I knew from the other reviews and the pictures that the chest area is not very it's not very accommodating. Let's just put it that way. With me being 32, 34E, I was quite worried whether it's going to fit. But just to show you from the very top, there is the bust area that has a bit of an underlining seam coming around. This is all soft. There is no metal or any strengthening happening. And you can regulate it by this strap going across your back. I still haven't removed the tags because I need to decide whether I keep both of them or whether I just keep one color. So the chest area, unfortunately, is quite small. So I feel like, yes, I can fit, but I have a little bit of spillage under the seam. The way that the bodysuit fits, I don't think you can really see it. I think it looks like it's fine, but I can feel it. And because of that, it's not a piece that offers you any compression or support. I would definitely say it is a light support. It has removable cup pads, which always is nice to have. And Buffbunny advertises it as a piece for yoga and for strength training. And I definitely agree. I would not do any cardio in it. I think it would be quite risky for things to fly. So I feel like the strap, with its regulations, can really accommodate quite a lot. So if you have a smaller chest, I would say even up to C-cup, I think you should be absolutely fine. And above the C-cup, I would still try to match the bodysuit size to your bra size rather than to your bottom size, because the bottom size is quite stretchy, quite compressive, but not in a bad way. So I think as long as it matches your chest, it should be fine. Also, when it comes to like gaping, I was quite worried that in case I do any body movement, whether, my breast would just fall out. I think it's absolutely fine, absolutely safe, but for low impact movement. And then the second part, which I absolutely love, is the corset part, which has those seams here. And this one is a bonded piece. So I don't know if you remember or if you're familiar with the Buffbunny Dreamhouse collection, and there was a scallop legging. This is exactly the same solution. So this material is very thick, and it's because it's bonded, it also offers you more compression and helps you in a way shape your waist, shape your body. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Now moving to the back side, there are two cross straps which also are adjustable. And for me, with my height, because I am 5'10", 5'11", I needed to actually shorten them quite a lot to be able to get more support for the chest. But also, because of the deep V, I wanted to make sure that my underwear is not peeking through. And I think the solution to that is to actually pull the bodysuit quite higher. And it is a wedgie fit, if you're familiar, so it doesn't have a scrunch, but you can actually lift it up so it can accentuate your glutes and just fit right in between. And if I pull it up, I feel like this is at the height of about 1 inch, so about, I would say, 2-3 centimeters above my underwear. So it's definitely not going to show, because I know that some people had issues with it. I think if you have a really long torso, my torso is, I would say, average, not too short, not too long, it might be a problem. And also, only once I situated the bodysuit higher and with the wedgie fit, I had a bit of a gaping here, and I was able to neutralize this through that. There's still a bit of a space, and this is also one of those pieces that I feel would be great if it could fit a bit better. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's definitely there. Doing a bit more of a zoom in, I also feel like the bonded part of the bodysuit, sometimes depending on how you move your body, it can fold a little bit, which also can make it look a bit unflattering. But if you keep your body in a strict position, it's absolutely fine. But of course, assuming this is a piece to work out in, you know, I will be moving my body as I go through my exercises. So this is also something that I felt, it's not a big deal, but you know, it could fit a bit more flexible, I would say, but then it will come at the cost of the compression in the midsection. So hopefully, as I'm coming closer, you should be able to see a bit of a gaping issue that I have going on here. Not major, but it's there. Moving on to the bottom part, I feel like the compression is light to medium. The material is a nylon spandex mix, so even though it's quite thin, it's quite dense. So I haven't noticed any major issues when it comes to squat proofness, but I did a test with my neon color tee bag, because this is something that will definitely be the most difficult to hide. And you can you can see like a very faint shade. But I think as long as you don't wear neon underwear, it shouldn't be a major problem. Yeah, I can see it a little bit, but nothing major. I absolutely love the length, because with my height, it's extremely difficult to find a piece, especially a one piece that hits me at the right spot. And this is reaching to my ankle level, which I'm absolutely happy about. When it comes to the glute effect, I feel like if you decide to go with the wedgie fit, I would rate it about medium to high on the booty scale. I think it definitely makes you look good and makes the girls pop. Definitely. So I absolutely love that the corset is going in a V shape, which offers you lower belly support. Something that I also feel like in one piece it's so important, just to keep the waist and the sort of, hourglass shape nice and tight. But at the back, of course, it cannot be too compressive because of the ladies. So yeah, I absolutely love the look of it. I think it's great. Now that I look at myself in the camera and in the video, yeah, I really think it looks good. And I'm really happy with the color, because it's quite unusual, but still neutral, can go with anything. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I wish I also ordered the lighter color to try, but I was just worried. I tend to sit on the floor when I work out and then get things dirty. But yeah, I think this looks great. This is the black version. I feel like because it's black, of course, it gives a bit more of a slimming effect, but I think it's just, of course, visually. I feel like the fit is exactly the same. I don't feel any more compression to the lighter color. I experienced the same issue with a tiny bit of gaping here, so I think this is just how it fits my body. But I have to tell you, the black one, it makes me feel like Scarlett Johansson in Black Widow, or totally like it's giving me a badass vibe. So I think I'm going to wear it for a bad day at the gym today and test it out, because so far as I move and I lift my arms or do anything at home, it feels very comfortable. But I just want to make sure that it also performs well at the gym. One thing that I forgot to mention when it comes to the bottom part is that it has a wedgie fit, and so far any piece from Buffbunny that I've tried before that is a wedgie fit, unfortunately, even though I'm not prone to that, caused some CT issues. In here it's absolutely safe, no major issue here. It fits really well. Of course, I'm always wearing an underwear. I'm one of the underwear ladies. I cannot work out without it. It just doesn't make me feel comfortable. And at the moment I'm wearing a look tongue, and everything seems just absolutely fine. If you have any questions, please let me know. Feel free to ask them down below or follow me on my Instagram. And please subscribe because I'm a massive activewear fan and I'm going to be coming to you with more reviews, honest reviews, sharing my thoughts, especially for the taller ladies or larger cut ladies. I'm here for you and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!